Alright, first we'll mirror it this way, side to side. We'll start on the left. First, to me, it looks like the white thing in front with the little ribbon in the middle. Looks kind of like a little doorway or something, tent or house or temple. And then sitting on top of it, in the middle where that black strip is at the bottom, looks like a black cat with an egg or a pearl in its mouth. And you go up the black strip. I mean, I guess that could be like a big snake eye or cat eye in the middle where that cat is. That whole section. That's how I see it. And you come up the point, and then you got the little brown thing there, but put the band across it. It looks, I see eyes in it, and I see eyes at the top in the middle, and then I see white eyes on both sides above the strap. So it's kind of like the Grinch, like a brown Grinch, but his hair is like coming down. And then up here, it just looks like a brown egg in the middle, or maybe an almond shape, you know. Now it's more like an egg. So when you do this, you really want to take your time, and it's better on a big TV because you want to see all of it at the same time. But in order to really see what's going on, you got to zoom on my phone. So basically, you just have to do sections and then go back and then do a section again. So there's the egg. So at the very, very top, there's some writing. Then there's that V. It looks like feathers of a V. And then his legs that are making the U. And then that egg in the middle. Okay, now it looks like the egg's cracking. And you see it falling down above the horse's head. See how it's moving down? It looks like egg yolk coming down or something. You're just watching it play down. So what it cracked into, I see a Christmas tree, but let's go back and look real close at what's dropping. You see the white crosses on the egg? I wish I could zoom in more. See the top one? I have one of these old books, and with that symbol, the cross with the circle on top or oval on top, is in one subject like the symbol for Earth, and then underneath that's a cross, and it looks like a bunch of crosses going down where that egg's gonna open. So right there, and like one of the things you're looking for, or three of the things I guess, is parallel lines, perpendicular lines, and right angles. Whenever they line up perfectly, and by perfectly I mean like you'll see the color difference. Like for instance, down here by the Christmas tree, in the middle between the horse's head. Now, do you see where the pink or the whatever color that is above the Christmas tree, when they line up perfectly, that would be one image. And then you can go basically go all the way up and down and see what it's making, you know. But anyways, all right, starts up here, the egg, crosses, coming down. I see a sword there now. Looks like a coat of arms in the middle, right above the horse's head. There's an oval, then above that, looks like a little coat of arms with a sword on it. Turned into two more eggs. Now it looks like a black egg at the top between the wings. Now you see the cross on top of the Christmas tree. It looks like a little guy in red, but looks like a little fish, two fish above his head. Now under the Christmas tree, I see an upside down, like looks like a rainbow, and then another Christmas tree. And underneath that, a little guy looks like Goku or something in yellow. But back here up at the top, I can't tell if that's a snake, a black snake. Looks like his tongue coming out, or a black egg. And there's another cross coming out of his mouth. See, if you really want to get into it, you just crop like half of this picture and zoom up. And you can watch the whole, basically section play out. But there's so much going on under here at the same time, like you have to do it in sections. I mean, we could try it like this for a second. But the more you zoom up, the more details you get about what's really going on. See another cross, black cross on that forehead of that thing. And this is just all sticking to the same color. This is what they painted. Now whenever you mess with the color, it's going to show you, single out some of these things for you. Now I see a bunch of different, like, to me it looks like church tops or skyscrapers, or right there it looks like the Washington Monument or obelisk or whatever it's called. Again, lots of crosses. And they kind of look like doors, like old doors, like that brownish area. It looks like a big dog behind the angel, like on the top of his head. Or a bear or something. Brown in the middle of the circle, in the middle of the angels, the second angel's head. And then it looks like they're looking down on the candlelight. The candle turned into a face. Looks like a guy facing, like a pope facing you, pope hat. Again, crucifixes all the way up and down. Let's start the top angel. And you see the very top angel's face. What's in the middle of his face? If you got a magnifying glass, get it out on your phone, you know. Comes in handy. And just watch how it plays from top to bottom. And you're watching right where the line's meeting up. How it's moving down to the next, down to the next. Looks like churches and looks like some lizard with horns in the middle now. You know, underneath that horned green thing, he looks like a guy with his hands up in the air. Alright, let's start at the bottom this time. So now it looks like a tombstone or something with a cross on top of it in the doorway of the church, and then the black looks like a silhouette of like a church steeple or the domes. And then the right angles and stuff on parallels, like right there in the center where that cross is. You want to line it up. Bam. It's kind of hard on my phone. That's perfectly lined up. So I see a big red thing in between his hands in the middle. There's like a little green head or a dark head. And above that looks like the church. The upside down cross and the right side up cross. And that little green face is getting bigger. It looks like a camel kind of. And the crosses are just getting bigger on the church. Oh, he sounds bad. Now at the bottom in the green, it looks like a little pope, or even one of the the little Russian hats. And at the top of the red, you got that face in black. Underneath him, face in red. Underneath the little tassels of the veil, his eyes are closed. Kind of looks like an elephant with a drape over it, or sheet over it, or something. Now it looks like a doorway in the middle of his trunk. Basically, just keep running your eyes up and down that center strip and just watch it play out. I watch them really fast now, but I keep watching them over and over again because you have to move up and down sections. It looks like a guy with a mustache, big nose, black eyes, dot on his forehead, with 4 legs, 2 arms. It's like a silent movie. You can see the buildings and stuff. Like, see the building in his nose? Looks like there's a fire lit in the top of the towers. It even flickers. Alright, I'm gonna cut this one short and make another one.